So very impromptu destination, I guess you could say. What's up guys, and welcome back to another vlog. Today's vlog is going to be all about productivity because I have a very busy week ahead of me. I got a lot of things I have to get done, and I have to do this thing called adulting. It's kind of like one of those things where you have to do a whole bunch of stuff that you don't really feel like doing, but you have to do it anyway because you don't want to go to jail. It's like that. So let me read you guys the to-do list for today. Today is going to be all about my car. So my birthday is coming up, and that also means that everything is due for my car, and I like to be proactive. I don't like to wait until my birthday hits to take care of things. So I have to, number one, my driver's license is about to expire this year, which is insane because my driver's license, I think, lasted like the 10-year mark. It was either like a 5 or a 10-year mark or something like that, and I was like, oh, I just want to do that because I don't want to have to worry about my driver's license. But 2024, it is about to expire on my birthday, so I had to do that. Thankfully, I got up super early this morning, 6 a.m., and I was able to take care of my driver's license online, got that all ordered, and I'm glad because it takes like 45 days for it to come in the mail. And y'all know, if y'all live in the States, it's been some issues going on with the mailing system. Don't really know what's going on with that, but yeah, so I was like, let's go ahead, again, be proactive, think ahead of time. Number two, the second thing that I have to go do is go and get my emissions for my car, because your girl got an older one. She got an older model, so I gotta go get the emissions ran on my car. That's what we're about to head and go and do it now. Number three, I have to go get a tag, which means I have to go get the emissions ran first, then go get the tag. Oh, and then I forgot about an oil change. So I'm trying to figure out, what do I want to do first? So I did my driver's license. I'm gonna go get an oil change first. I always go to the same place over here in Midtown, so I'm gonna go get an oil change first, and then I'm gonna go get the emissions, and then I'm gonna go get my tag. So yeah, of course, I'm not gonna film every single little detail of my day or whatever it is that I have to do that is like personal throughout the week, but just know that it is going to be a very productive week, and that includes everything. That includes my walking. I've started my walking back again, y'all, so I'm so excited. I know this light is a little weird, sorry, I'm sitting in the sun. But yeah, I've started my walking back in the evenings again, so that has been feeling really, really good. I also want to do some meal prepping / planning, which I want to do it a little bit differently than what I have been doing it. So yeah, we'll figure that out as well. And then I also need to clean out my fridge. It's just some things, you know, some moving parts, some things that we got to go ahead and get done. So let's go ahead and get to it.
If I quit your BM, I still rock Mercedes funk. If I quit this season, I still be the greatest funk. My left stroke just went viral. Right stroke put a baby in a spiral. Soprano C, we like to keep it on the high note. It's levels to it, you and I know. Bitch, be humble. Bitch, sit down. Be humble. Bitch, sit down. Be humble. Bitch, sit down.
Okay, so oil change is done. They also replaced one of my brake lights in the back that I did not realize was out, so that's what they are good for. So now we're going to be off to go get coffee and to go get my emissions ran and go get my tag. So let's go. Thank you. You too. Alright guys, so I took a little pit stop. I did not plan on coming out here whatsoever. But I was very close to this area that I'm in. I'm in like Woodstock, Canton, Bartow County area. It's probably like 30-40 minutes away from the city from where I am. And I was already out here on this side of town because I had to take care of some stuff. And I was like, you know what? Let me just drive an extra 15-20 minutes to make it to the lake. And that's where we are. So very impromptu destination, I guess you could say. Not a part of my plans, but I'm so glad that we are here. It is so pretty out here. It's beautiful. What a lot of people don't know is that I actually grew up out here, not necessarily in this county per se, but very, very close to it. I know I show a lot of Atlanta because that's where I live. That's where I currently reside, like the city of Atlanta. But I was raised on the outskirts of the city in the suburbs. So lots of farmland and country life and all that good stuff. It's so pretty out here, y'all. Sitting under this this little, whatever, the picnic table where I'm at. It's so nice. The breeze is going really nice. But I think it's really important. Am I dark? I think I'm too dark. Can y'all see me? Hold on. I don't know if this is any better. Is this any better? And y'all are a little crooked, but it's okay. What I was gonna say is I know a lot of creators and influencers, including myself, shoot a lot of content in the city of Atlanta. And I know a lot of people move here from other states who aren't originally from here, and then they go to the city when it comes to content creators and influencers and stuff like that. But I think it's really important to show that Georgia has so much more to offer than city life and buildings and fast-paced lifestyle. It's a whole other world, literally. And I think that it's important to show the other side of Georgia and how beautiful it actually really is. We have lakes. So this is Lake Allatoona. This is not Lake Lanier. We don't go to Lake Lanier. Me, personally, us. If y'all know what I mean, look up the look up the history on that. I don't make the rules. But I definitely want to start including more content that is outside of the city because, like I said, I just think that Georgia is so pretty and it has so much more to offer other than buildings and coffee shops and everything else. And I'm actually really glad that I came out here, and I'm really mad that I don't have my journal because this is the perfect day, the perfect area, the perfect time to journal and to write out my thoughts as I'm looking at this water. So I don't know. Maybe at some point this week I may actually drive back out here with my journal. I'm really, really contemplating it. I'm really thinking about it because it's just so peaceful out here. And it's not too far. Like I said, it's like 30-40 minutes away. And everything in Georgia is like 30-40 minutes away, so I'm used to it, and I love to drive, so it doesn't really matter to me. So I may actually come back out here, maybe pack a little lunch. I would like to come earlier too. There's people out here in their boats, riding around. I should have got this lady and her, I don't know, maybe her husband or something. They just got into the water with their boat, and it looks so cool. So I should have got them, but it's okay. But yeah, we're just chilling out, having a good time, meditating, listening to the waves. Ooh, let me let y'all hear this. Hold on. That was really nice. It's just hot as I don't know what out here. So I think I'm definitely gonna come back either tomorrow morning or some point during the week because I want to bring my journal. I may bring Bailey, I'm not sure. She's gonna distract me, so I don't know, but I want to kind of experience the lake in the morning. That's something that I've never really done before, so I may come back in the morning hours. We'll see. Okay, last stop of the day. I have to make a quick run to the Apple store. Hopefully it's not gonna be packed with a whole bunch of people in there, but I need to run in there and get something for something that is coming in the mail for us a little bit later. It says it's out for delivery, so hopefully it'll be here on time. But I need to go get this little part from the Apple store so that it can go with my package that I have coming, that I'm gonna show you guys when it arrives. I'm pretty excited about it. Pretty darn excited about it. Right now it is about 2:30 on the dot. So we're gonna go run in the store real quick and then go back home, grab Bailey, get some lunch because I'm starving, and yeah, that's about it for the day. Okay, so we secured the goods and we also secured some food. I am about to nibble on this for a second because I could not make it home. I am starving. I feel like we've had a full day and it's 3 o'clock, about 30 minutes later from the last time that I talked to you guys. I'm gonna sit here and nibble on this and then we're gonna head home before all the traffic starts. So yeah. So here it is, guys. I'm so excited. So I got the 13-inch iPad Air M2. And you guys, I'm just so excited. I really am. So I got this to hopefully take the place of my laptop, as well as my phone, as well as my other small iPad that I have. Editing for me is a nightmare behind the scenes. It is such a nightmare. And I finally bit the bullet. I was like, I've been doing this for 1.5 years now as far as YouTube and editing. So I'm trying to take it to another level as far as everything. So when it comes to my editing, it is such an issue behind the scenes as far as saving footage, downloading footage, all kind of stuff. So I was like, you know what? I just need a separate device specifically for editing and editing only. I have so much stuff that I have saved on my phone to where it's just, filming was one thing. I did that for the first year on my phone. Filming with my phone, then editing mostly on my phone. Did that for 1.5 years, and now it's time to just buckle down and have something strictly for YouTube and strictly for editing my videos. Hopefully this is going to work. Hopefully this is going to be the answer to all my problems. I'm not going to have a whole bunch of stuff saved on here, so I should have all the space in the world. I'm only going to have the apps that I use, Canva, of course, InShot is what I use to edit videos. And then I also got the iPad Magic keyboard to go with it, so it has the keyboard to go with everything. And again, I'm trying to place this or replace this with my laptop and my phone as far as editing. So I'm really excited. I'm going to eventually get a mouse too because I like to be able to use a mouse. So yeah, I'm gonna play with this for the rest of the day. Oh, and let me show you else too. So this is probably like the most important out of everything. I have to have something to be able to connect my camera footage to the iPad itself. So I got a USB card reader, looks like that. It looks exactly like the other one that I have, except this one is for the iPad and it's a little bigger. This is the one that I use for my phone, looks like this. So if you guys are out there and you're trying to connect your phone or you're trying to connect your iPad, you're gonna need one of these. If you are not using your actual camera or your phone to connect in a Bluetooth form, you're gonna need one of these. So this is the one that I got for the iPad, and let's see what it looks like. I think it's a little bit bigger. Yeah, it looks like that. Looks exactly like my other one, except the little port is different. Yeah, so that's gonna read the card that's in the camera. So again, this is the one that I use for my phone. It's a little smaller. This is the one that I'm going to be using for the iPad with the bigger port. I had to make sure they was the same size. I'm like, wait a minute. But yeah, they look about the same size. So I'm going to play with this for the rest of the day. Hopefully try to download some videos and see how it's going to work. And I will catch up with you guys in a little while. is like a 2 steps above Quick Trip coffee. We'll start. Okay. Oh, you say you don't. Have some potatoes.
You already ate, you're fucking already ate my fork.
Okay, well,
Slide the plate around, man.
scoop it.
Alright.
You want more?
No.
Hey, yes, sir. Yeah, my pleasure. Anytime. Y'all going today, okay, sir?
Yes. Sorry, but I knew I'm about to text you to say, like, or whatever, and then, like, the teacher came in and worked it, like,
What's a Texas beef?
anyway, but I was like, we had, like, decided where we were going, and then,
Check out, I don't want this raisin bread. It's too sweet.
Sweet.
Put the raisins in
I
it.
like this. And after 7 years, okay, what is well, it was my friend that
This food look like. This food look like play food.
Look like what?
Like play food. Like it ain't real.
Right.
I'm outside and it feels amazing out here. The wind is blowing, it's not too hot, it's like perfect. So I was just sitting here reading my book, and I don't know if you guys are like me or not, but whenever I am feeling a certain type of way or going through something, or just, you know, in a certain season of my life and I know it, I tend to go look for books that I can relate to, you know, just to see like if those people are on the same level, and just, you know, get any type of knowledge that I can out of the book that I'm reading, especially when I just like want to fully indulge into like thinking and not really talking so much, or I'm not really the type to go and like just express myself all the time to like friends and all of that. I'm just not. I usually, if I'm ever going through something, or if I want to know more about something, I do talk to my friends and all that, don't get me wrong, but I'm usually in a book. I just like to read and think and highlight and all that good stuff. So lately I've been feeling like transformation, transform, change, like those are the words and the thoughts that have been coming to my mind lately. I definitely feel like I'm in a transitional period in my life right now. I'm just going through a season of transition, and I can feel it, and it feels good. I'm not even gonna lie, it feels good. Like that's the only thing that I can really think of how I've been feeling lately. It's just that something is changing, something is different, and it's almost like an old version of myself is no longer here, and a new version is trying to emerge. That's what it feels like. That's the only thing that I can really sum it up to. So I went to Barnes & Noble the other day, and of course I wanted to find a book on transition and change, because this is what I've been feeling. So I'm like, okay, let's go and find something that I can relate to. Let me go see what I can get my hands on. It's like a kid in a candy store, right? So I'm looking around. I even had a book in mind that I had Googled before I got to Barnes & Noble, so I was really looking for that book, plus whatever else I might be able to find. So when I got there, I found the book, I did find the book and I started reading it and flipping through pages and stuff, and I was like, I don't really know if this is for me. And then I started browsing around and I found another one. I found this one. So this book, it stood out because of the way that the book looks, the color. I thought the blue was a really pretty blue, and I was like, what is this about? It was on the table. You know how they have in Barnes and Nobles, like they have their featured items and their featured books and stuff, and they're usually like on the tables. I guess those that are hot books or whatever, and then of course you have the regular books on the shelves. This was one of the ones that was on the table, so I was like, what is this? It's so crazy. This book, literally, I'm telling y'all, this stuff happens to me all the time. This book, I swear to you, jumped out at me when I was not even looking for this book. It's called Brave Thinking by Mary Morrissey. I believe that's how you say her name. The Art and Science of Creating a Life You Love. Y'all, when I tell you, I just got into the book. I just got into it and I cannot put it down. It's a really good book, and it's like perfect for what I've been feeling, like wanting to change my habits, wanting to change my thought process. She's already starting to talk about how we think of things and how we can change our thought process in order to get whatever life we want, whether that is financial, whether it's a relationship, whatever gain that we want out of life. It's talking about how you can change your thinking to make sure that it happens for you. And I'm not super far along right now, but I'm pretty, so I've read this much. I've read that much, and what I've read so far, it's like, ooh, is this going to be a game changer? Is this going to be a life changer? Like, honestly. And it could just be that, again, this is where I'm at right now. I'm just all about transformation and change, and like something is pushing me forward. And I've realized too, I hold on to a lot of the things that has happened in the past, like a lot. And but it's good stuff and bad stuff, almost as if I wish that I was back in the past. Like when I say past, like within my last 5 years, I had a really busy, hectic, chaotic, up and down past 5 years. And when I think about it, it's like I think about the good and the bad, and it's like I think about it so much to where it's like, dang, am I trying to be back? Am I trying to go back in time? Like what is happening? It was just like an in and out process, girl. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like I just kept thinking about the past, like all the time, whether it be good or bad things. And then I've realized that no, it's like it's like that version is no longer here. She's not here anymore, but that's okay. That's okay, because we've done that. We've lived that. You've had ups and downs. It was good. It was not all bad. It was bad, but it was not all bad. I had a lot of good times there, but it's like, okay, it's time to move forward. And that's the position that I'm in right now. That's the transition that I'm in right now. It's like a new Shaylin is trying to form. It's trying to emerge, and I can feel that, but it's almost like I'm blocking myself from emerging because I'm so stuck on trying to figure out what I need to do to get back in the past. And it's like, you can't do that. You can't do that. Whether it was good or bad stuff, that time is gone. That time has came and is out the window now. So I'm just really looking forward to what this next 6 months, a year, whatever it has in store for me, because I can feel it. I can feel change. And it's like I said, I've been holding myself back for so long, just by trying to get back to what I thought I was missing out on. And it's like something is telling me to, no, go forward. You need to move forward now. Like there's so much other things in store for me, and I can feel it too. Like I can feel that there are so many other good things in store for me. I write it all the time. I'm journaling about it. I'm journaling about just transformation and change, and almost like I'm shedding a layer. That's how it feels. It's like I'm just kind of like shedding like a snake and coming out of something and really just trying to blossom and move forward. And that's the transition part that I'm in right now. It's just shedding off these old layers, and it feels good because I've never really felt like this prior. I've gone through change and transformation before, but it's like I'm going through another one now, and I'm just in the moment of it all. I'm just in the moment of it all. So when I found this book, I say all that to say when I found this book and it's talking about change and transformation and the stuff that she's gone through, and then she has other examples of other people and stuff in here as well, and then the fact that I can't put it down, it's so good. Like, it's so crazy how this book just jumped out at me and I was not looking for it at all. So I'm excited to see what it's about. I'm excited to continue to get a little further into it. I'll update you guys as I get through the book too. And you never know, maybe this is something that you guys want to read if you're trying to transform your life in whatever kind of way, the art and science of creating a life you love. If you want to just think differently and do differently and be different, and I just want to be greater. I just want to be greater and better mentally, emotionally, physically, all of that. Like, my brain is like on another level. I'm just ready to be. I'm ready to be different. I've said this before, I'm ready to live a different life, a good, different life. Not that my life isn't, not anything is wrong with my life, it's not, but it's like I'm ready for more. I'm ready for change. Something needs to be, you know, I need to shake some stuff up. That's how I feel. I need to shake some stuff up. So the fact that this book jumped out at me, I was like, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, it's late. I'm back home. I went to the gym today. After I got finished reading my book, I went to the gym. And now I'm back home being a mom to Bailey because she's not feeling well again. She's not like, she's limping right now. I don't know what is happening. She's not like, it's not her stomach this time around. She's not throwing up or, you know, using the bathroom or anything like that. But I think she has some kind of skin rash, irritation type situation. She's been having it for the last few days, and I'm really trying to avoid going to the vet because I don't think it's that bad as of yet. Because she's acting normal. She's just itchy. So I've given her several baths. I've bought all kind of things. This has been going on for probably about a week or so. Yeah, I said a few days, but it's really been like a week. And it's kind of like, I don't know if it's progressively getting worse, but it's just, I'm not sure. So girl, I don't know, it's late and I'm like, oh. So I've gotten her this vet formula shampoo. It's Hot Spot and Itch Relief Medicated Shampoo. I got her that, and then I got the Hot Spot Itch Relief Medicated Spray to go along with it. She's also had some 3-way ointment because she has like a lot of itching in her paws, and so I've read that this was really good for the paws. But then on top of that, this is what we've busted out. So we have officially busted out all of the medications from when she was sick. And I just gave her 2 of these. These are the chewable Clavamox. And this was the only thing out of all of my medications that I got that said it was good for skin rashes and skin irritations, along with like stomach stuff. And this is something that they prescribed to her as well. So we just tried 2 of these. She actually liked them. They're chewables. So I'm gonna see how she does over the next couple of hours. I'm gonna be up still just kind of monitoring her. I'm gonna get some editing done while I'm watching her. They're potassium chewables, so I really don't think they're about to do anything big, but the directions say to give her 2 of these every 12 hours. So I'm gonna give her 2 more in the morning if everything goes well, like around 10 or 11 or so, and then we'll go from there. She just chilling right now. Let me show y'all. She just chilling with her toy right now. Tell the people you got the itchies. Why are you looking like that? Tell the people you got the itchies. Can I play with your toy? Can I play with this, please? Can I play with this? Can I play with these? Y'all can, well, I don't know if you can see or not, but sit. What? I don't know if y'all can see or not, but she's really red up underneath here. Can they see? Can the people see? Let them see. Okay. I'm trying not to, because she's so red. Okay, there we go. So she's really red. You see up under here, up under her neck, and then all on her paws. She's like super red. Not feeling good. Not feeling the best when it comes to her skin. She's still, like I said, really like rambunctious. It's late right now, so she better go to sleep. But for the most part, she's acting normal. She's just itchy. Yeah. Are you so itchy? I know it's not fleas or anything because she's had several baths and I know what fleas look like, so I know she doesn't have fleas. It's definitely something internal though, so I'm not sure. I'm just gonna try the medication that I just put her on. Again, it's been like a week or so since all of this is happening, and I just don't want it to get worse. It seems like it's kind of like at bay right now, to where it's not getting worse and it's not getting better either, so it's just kind of like right here. So that medication was my last resort because I've bought so many topical things, and trying to give her all these baths. She's had way more baths. Usually I'll give her a bath every couple weeks or so. She's had a bath twice a week, twice a week since I've noticed that all of this was happening. And then yeah, so we're gonna try this for a couple of days, and if it does not get better, then we are going back to the vet. Ooh, she's like having a child. She is a child. She's my child. So I gotta take care of her. I gotta take care of you. Yeah, I'm tired. Okay, good night, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. So I just found a little cozy spot, cozy chill spot to be able to edit this video that you guys are watching. And we have officially come to the end of the week. Today is Friday. Don't ask me what date it is because I'm really not sure. Yeah, but I must say, I have to give myself a little pat on the back because I feel like this week has been the perfect amount of productivity and rest. It really has been, and I'm really proud of myself for balancing it out and having some type of balance, because for me, you know, it's difficult because if I feel like I'm resting too much, then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not doing enough, I'm not being productive. Like it's a struggle for me to have downtime and feel okay with the downtime and feel like it's okay to rest. But I feel like for this week though, I've had the perfect amount of time to just rest. Like when I went to the park and stuff the other day, that was really, really nice. I was still, you know, in a way I was still productive. I still did my journaling, I still did my reading. I was able to rest and relax and just have downtime and calmness in my atmosphere. I guess you could say. I don't really know if that's the right word for it, but it was really calm and nice and relaxing, and I'm so glad that I was able to do that. And then I also The air just went off. And then I'm also glad that I was able to get a lot done too. So earlier when I was talking about my car, so let me update you guys on that. So remember earlier in the vlog when I was going to go get my tags and my emissions for my car, and I needed to get an oil change, right? So I went and got the oil change. That was fine. Girl, why was I on the way to the emissions place, right? On the way. And I'm like, what is happening? The check engine light comes on when I'm on the way to the emissions place. Like, it was crazy. So I get there and I'm like, okay, as I'm on the way here, the check engine light comes on and I'm really not sure if it's gonna pass, you know, because I don't really know what this is about. It hasn't came on before. So, I mean, like, you know, in the past, but like recently it has not been on. So I get there and the guy was nice enough. He was like, you know, we'll still go ahead and do it. He's like, typically, it really just depends on what it is wrong with the vehicle, if it's gonna pass the emissions or not. And typically, like sometimes it may pass with the check engine light on, depending on what it is, and sometimes, and most of the time it won't, right? So I was like, okay, well, let's just go ahead and check it, girl. He he hooked the thing up and it did not pass. It did not pass emissions. And so it was kind of like a snowball effect, because of course I have to have my emissions and it has to be a passed emissions test in order to get my tag for my car. And so because it didn't pass, of course I'm not going to be able to get my tag. But like I was telling you guys, because I'm so proactive, I did this a couple of months in advance before my birthday, before they expire. So I have time to go get my car fixed and I have time to go get a tag. So that's that. He was also nice enough to do like a little diagnostics and he gave me the code. So I'm thinking that it's not going to be too bad. So I'm going to take it to the shop or either have someone look at it this week coming up. So it's, you know, I'm like, if it's not one thing, it's another. But because of this newfound energy that I have and reading and, you know, feeling like I'm transitioning, it's not bothering me. It is so not bothering me. Something like this would have bothered me, but because I'm in this transformation period, it's just something like this. It's just not bothering me. I had to look up and I'm like, listen, I have everything that I need. I am fortunate enough to live in an area where I can walk to literally everything. If I need to walk to the grocery store, if I just need to walk anywhere, I'm like right in the vicinity of everything where I live at. So I'm like, that's not a problem. Like not having a vehicle for a few days is not going to be an issue. I've done it before. Well, I've had a rental car, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Like, and I feel like had this been several months ago, I probably would have felt like it was the end of the world. Like, oh my gosh, with my car, you know, I need to get my tag. But now I'm not really worried about it. I'm really not. I'm like, I'm about to just take this time and it'll get fixed when it gets fixed, and I'll get my tag when I get my tag, and the emissions are going to pass and everything is going to be fine. And I'm just really calm thinking about that. And again, that book is helping too. Like that book is a powerful book. I can tell it's a very powerful book. I'm at the very beginning of the book and I'm already changing my thinking. And it's just, I don't know, I just take this situation, I look at it and I'm like, this would have been something that I would have been freaking out over in the past, but I'm okay. And another thing that was crazy was that day when the car was acting crazy and the light came on and all that, when I was driving to the emissions place and it didn't pass, right after that is when I went to the lake and I sat down and I journaled. That was the same day. I kind of cut the vlog off when I was editing that part of the vlog because I was like irritated in that moment. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to drive a little bit further and go to that lake and sit down. And I spent like a good amount of time at the lake and just thinking everything out and my thought process and everything. And I'm like, you know what? Everything is going to be just fine. Everything works out all the time. And it does. It always works out. Everything always works out for me. So it's fine. It's fine. But I am going to take the rest of the night, the rest of the evening to, like I said, edit this video and just kind of relax and chill. I just feel like it's been a very, very productive week. And it's been a great balance between being productive and resting and having my downtime and being calm and relaxed. And I look forward to having more weeks like this. I'm so happy I made the decision to not post 2 times a week anymore, well, as frequently as I was, because cutting that midweek video out has allowed me to be more productive really and schedule things in and the way that I need to schedule them in and the way that they make sense. And I'm not just like flustered all the time and just kind of like going crazy and feeling like I have to edit videos and I have to go to work and I have to do these things. I have to go here, I have to go there, and just not feeling like I'm pulling my hair out. Like I'm very like at peace right now. And I actually have some nice downtime to really be able to put into my craft and really be able to create. And I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but just as an example, when it comes to this vlog that you guys are watching, I was able to go more places. I was able to do more things. This vlog, even though it may not be that long, it was in different settings that allowed me to be able to capture different moments and different things that I was doing throughout the week, like going to that lake and driving a little bit further out, going to still get my coffee and all of that. Like, these are the things that I'm really doing throughout the week, going to the park with Bailey and stuff. But sometimes I'm not able to capture every single moment, especially when I threw that midweek video in there, because it's just, my mind is like, okay, well, I'm doing these things, but I'm too tired to film. I don't want to vlog it. I just need to go and run and do this really quickly, because I know also in my mind I'm going to have to edit it to go in the video, and then it's going to have to be, it's like, it's this whole snowball effect. But allowing myself the time and giving myself grace to be able to stretch out these videos to add more meat and potatoes, so to speak, into the video. I'm not sure what's happening with the light, but giving myself that, it has allowed me to be able to just be a little bit more creative, and I look forward to adding even more meat and potatoes into these videos. It really gives me the time to really be able to sit and focus and get things out on time, and, you know, stay consistent for you guys as well. I'm not sure what's going on with the lighting in here. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please. Something's going on with the lights in here. I don't know what it is. The whole thing is flickering. If you like this video, please comment down below. Let's have a chat in the comments, because I love to talk to you guys. And subscribe to my channel for more if you enjoyed. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.